Once you grasp this truth that I'm about to tell you, it'll set you free from religion. It'll set you free from parents and moms and family and governments and police, everybody. It'll set you free. And it's simply this. You are divine. God has exploded in a Crab Nebulae explosion, and he has come and manifested himself as billions of people. And you're one of you, and so am I. When I look at you, I see God. When you look at me, you see God. That's why God's name is I am. I am God. It doesn't mean that me, God. It means I am. When you say I am God, you have to say, what is God's name? I am. What? I am God. Oh my God, then all the people, Christians run around, oh, I told you they think they're God. I don't think anything on the side. No, Jesus Christ said, the scripture says you are God, and the scripture cannot be broken. So he said it.
Yeah, like I'm not third album.
Peace, 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 family. How you all doing? I hope all is well with you. My name is Keisha. I'm the owner of Ascendant Astrology, and I am your astrology coach. Today, I'm going to be continuing my Neptune through the signs series with Neptune in Libra. And so Libra lives in the 7th house, and it's ruled by Venus. So you can also look at Taurus, the Taurus video, because some of those things in there might resonate with you. And Neptune having to do with Pisces. Pisces is exalted in Libra sign, and it's exalted in Venus. And so ultimately, this is a very loving, compassionate, unconditional, loving placement. But, Neptune can dissolve that ability. And so in your younger years, you might have some kind of discerning experiences before you evolve into your the higher expressions of this. And so Neptune rules, again, Pisces. It was in the 12th house. Neptune is illusions, delusions, addictions, cloudiness, fogginess, like wearing rose-colored glasses, not seeing things for what they are, a lack of direction. And it rules the 5th dimension. So this is like somebody who can be a little spacey, like a little out there. This could be things like deja vu, signs, symbols, and synchronicities. This could be health issues, or sleep, dreams. This could also be, again, compassion, unconditional love, your faith, yeah, prison, mental prison, and the unconscious mind. And so this could be everything that's wrong with relationships in general. These people might idealize their partner. You can be very sensitive or attentive to their needs. You can be easily deceived in love and miss the red flags and be with someone as an escape from family or your previous relationships, which can cause problems further down the line that could ultimately lead to a breakup, because whatever was built on, it wasn't built on solid ground. And or you'll have to start over, or at least try to start over, or even it could lead to a couple having to do couples therapy in order to get to the truth of the relationship. You can be in love with the idea of love. This leads to falling in love with anyone for any reason or no reason at all. You can attract like Neptunian like people, which could be the homeless, people with addiction problems, jobless, outcasts, criminals, people with shady backgrounds, people who are emotionally detached or they're in and out of your life. So ghosting, people who catfish you, who again come through as not their true self in some way. Um, this can be like the runaway bride, somebody who's like, yeah, let's get married, let's do it, and you're left at the altar, or you're the one leaving somebody at the altar. Um, these people can have a hard time breaking up with people when it comes to relationships. And because we're talking about Venus, this could be all relationships or social activities. You can be very undecisive about being social, or having social relationships. You can be socially awkward in certain situations where you're again kind of like a space cadet, or you want to talk about like weird things, or you have a love for weird spacey kind of out there type of things and feel misunderstood often, or like you don't fit in. um or again, it's just the relationships that you attract, whether this is how you are in the relationship or the people that you tend to fall in love with. um you can have a really hard time breaking up with people and tend to stay in relationships longer than is necessary. You can attract someone who needs to be saved or not fully functional in life. You can end up being a caretaker to your partner, or generally in the caretaker field, you might have a deep compassion for people who are in these types of situations, and really able to cater to them in a way that allows them to flourish and grow, um, and heal in a specific kind of way, or an unconditional kind of way, or a non-judgmental kind of way. Um, you can be in relationships with these people and believe that people can change or they can do better, and then have that sad realization that nothing's going to change, and your dreams kind of get shut down. It can lead to disappointment. You can attract gurus, mentors, people in the legal field, counselors, people you do business with, people in the health field or in the prison field. These could be places where, again, you really excel in these types of fields. You can fantasize about being in a relationship with somebody on television. Or again, you idealize the actual characters in the shows that you like, and then you go do some research on them, or you hear something about them in the news, and again, you're like let down, like, oh, I really couldn't see that that person would do something like that. Um, these people on a higher vibration are in very spiritual, meaningful relationships, and you attract others who are sensitive and spiritual like yourself, very creative, dreamy, spacey, even. But the ultimate goal of the relationship is that you guys really lift each other up in your beliefs, whatever that is, and really expands and grows into a deep spiritual connection. Um, you have a gift that allows you to see the soul of other people and can help them, again, without judgment and unconditionally. You have to be careful with contracts. Libra does rule contracts and agreements. And so when you're doing business, you can end up really getting like sponsorships for these types of themes, like being in commercials for drugs or medications, even fashion, um, or perfumes or like Venusian type things. Even sneaker deals can come up with this because Pisces rules the feet, Venus rules fashion, or like leggings or like trinkets, spiritual kind of like trinkets. Um, um, or travel, even things around travel or like events, um, specific kinds of events. It could be things around water, but it doesn't have to be like water parties or boat cruises or things of that nature. But be very careful with any kind of sponsorships or contracts that you sign, making sure you read the fine print because again, Neptune can come through as like shady, janky people coming to you with these types of offers and you end up getting played or sucked out of your money, or they're not who they really say they are, and they get information from you. It could even be like stealing your identity and things of that nature, or just using you to do these things and not paying you very well, paying you extremely below what the normal rate might be. People can also end up being in like trials for these types of things, like identity theft, um, or being in some kind of abusive relationship in some kind of way. Um, or again, you're just in the field that works around understanding trials, setting them up, organizing them, and things of that nature. Yeah, so this is my interpretation of Neptune and Libra. As usual, family, I hope you found this information helpful. I love and appreciate you. Peace.